So they're saying the best time to go out today is between 11 and 2. So I think I'm going to go out there and just sit for like a midday hunt. I might go out there later this evening too, but for right now I'm just going to try between that 11 or so. So see what happens. Another buck rub. And this is since Isaiah and I came out here. So within 4 days. That's really neat. Well, I made it in. I'm sitting on the rub line. There wasn't a lot of options for sitting, so I just got the best spot I could pick out. I think he's going that way and going underneath me and coming this way. Every time I've gotten him on the camera, he's been going this way. And for that, it's pretty ideal. I don't know if you can see it. It's going down that way and it's getting pulled into that river. That's right behind me. So I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. If he comes this way, it might work out. It's really pretty over here. The leaves have finally started coming down. But the wind's got a nice movement to it, so we'll find out. Don't do too many of these afternoon hunts, so kind of anxious to see if anything's out and about. Well, nothing yet so far. It's kind of swirling real bad, so I can't really hear a whole lot. The squirrels are out real good. The sun's out again, but for a little while it kind of got overcast. And it kind of dropped off. I could feel the thermals really dropping. So I don't know if they're just over on the other side of that river and my scent's getting pulled to them. And that could be the case too. I don't know. A lot of deer activity has picked up since I was out here last time. So my stand was right up there. I sat for about two plus hours. So that's a nice set of tracks right there. I'm gonna come back later tonight and hunt some more. I'm just gonna sneak up this river and get my SD card out of there and check it out. That's some good tracks right there. A lot of activity. Hopes are high for tonight, maybe. I don't know if you guys can see that little faintness above its head. It's that buck. It's the big one. He peeked out. You can see it right above it. Big, nice rack. It barely, though. I mean, just barely see it. Stinker. Big body. Just got in the stand. It's about 4 o'clock. Halloween. Always had good luck on Halloween. Dropped off nice. I moved to my old stand I was at by the river. The wind is really swirling real bad. Or not blowing at all. So I was hoping to sit close to the river and just let it work my thermals down. Try to keep everything down. But a lot of buck rubs. A lot of right on the runway. So a lot of tracks today. Seen a little bit of tracks. Did a little scouting up this river. And this earlier today, so hopefully this will work out alright. Well, we've been sitting for a little over an hour now. Still nothing yet, but it's just now getting cooled down good. I can feel those thermals hitting my legs, especially where it got wet earlier. But real quiet. The wind has really almost stopped completely. Just a little breeze every once in a while. So I hear a little bit, but not amazing because of this a little section of rapids, if you will. So it's kind of drowning out my extra noise setting up the stand. On the plus side,
nice one. I can hear him crashing. I can't see him though, it's so thick. He came out, I shot him at 15 yards. He started getting real, he almost walked in front of me. I kind of had to take a risky shot. I put it right in the brisket, right on the right, on his right shoulder blade. Right behind his right shoulder blade, right up there. He's a nice high rack 8-point in the least. It's gotta be the big boy making these rubs, yes. I just heard him crash. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes just to get my hands on him. He's not like, I don't know if he's like huge wide. He's real tall, big old forks coming out. And seemed like he had good mass, but definitely the biggest buck I've ever killed. I've always seen good deer on Halloween, man. I'm pretty pumped. Got my buddies, the Owens, they're over here helping me out with this blood trail. Because, you know, I can't see the blood terribly well. So they live right up the road from the house, and they said they'd come down and lend me a hand. I think he went down, not very far, but I just didn't want to get in here and mess this up. We're finding good blood so far.
There he is.
He dead? Yes! Yes! Oh, thank you, man. Oh, he didn't go far at all. Oh, man, that's the biggest one I've killed yet. Oh, how much do you think he weighs? Oh my goodness. Dang, you mind recording this? I got it recording right now. Oh my word, man. It's an 8. But for here, man, not too bad. That's where I got him. Right there. He must have busted my arrow up. Man.
7, eh?
I believe. Oh, 7? Oh, no 8 on that side. Well, big, but I think there's a bigger one.
Oh, yeah.
I think for antler size, the one doing the damage on them trees.
Yeah.
Oh, it went in farther than I thought. Man, you gotta be careful. Dude,
Go mountain.
I don't know, I might.
200, what was it?
Yeah.
220?
Yeah. I might. I told Mary Beth.
If not, you can scope, man.
Yeah, I don't know though. I might mount him. He's the biggest one I've ever taken. I don't know though. He's so big bodied, you know.
It's not, man, dude.
He's a big one.
Pretty good.
How you feel? Man, thank you. Thank you guys. That's pretty neat. That is pretty neat. I appreciate it, Jesse. Thank you.
How far you got to
Well, we got him back in the driveway. So I shot him right here. Had to kind of go in, and it was poking out about right here. So I went all the way through. I think I got a lung. His heart was still intact. But biggest body deer I've ever killed. Biggest deer I've ever killed. But pretty cool.